I would, and if you speak to several career coaches or people that offer advice as far as resumes and interviews, you're going to find a lot of information is kind of 50-50. Half of them will say one thing, half will say another, and so it just really depends on your situation. And usually when I'm talking to individuals, I will say it's up to you what you want to follow. But the number one thing I would say personally that will benefit you whenever you're going for an interview is to prepare and to do research. Simply because the more research that you can do, the more you know about an organization, the more you know about the job that you're applying for and the people that you may come into contact with, the more comfortable you will be whenever you have the opportunity to sit down and speak with a hiring manager. And if you can convey that you're comfortable, then you're going to have a conversational style interview rather than a question answer and everyone's nervous and no one knows what to say. And so you want to be as comfortable as possible and know everything that you can. So do some research, find out as much as you can about the organization. Most organizations are going to have websites, so log on, check out the history of the organization, the About Us section on websites, because the more you know, the better off you're going to be. Also, pay attention to the job posting. Job posting is chock full of information that you need and you will need to convey in your interview, such as the requirements of the job, the qualifications that are required, and the specific duties that you're going to have to perform. So whenever you go into the interview, then you will be able to take that information and say, in my previous jobs or in my previous experience, I've had to do similar tasks. I've had to make similar accomplishments and yada yada. So that information is going to help you out in the interview. Also, smile. Definitely, when you go into an interview, you want to smile. If you kind of just sit and you don't seem comfortable, that's not going to make the hiring manager very comfortable. And so there's lots of things that you can do, from a firm handshake and things that can help your chances out. As far as things that we don't want to do in an interview, there are also several of those. You don't want to lie. That's one of the big ones. You want to be absolutely honest, because hiring managers have the ability to check out all the information that you include on a resume or any documentation that you submit. And so they're going to be able to check that information and find out if you're lying. And obviously if you're lying, you're not going to get the job at all. So being honest is definitely something that you want to do. And you want to make sure that you don't just sort of wake up and just kind of try to wing it. You really, again, you want to be prepared. You want to look professional. You want to sound professional. You want to sound like you know what you're talking about. And so don't go in with holey jeans. Don't go in with your hair not neat, and make sure that you practice proper hygiene and things like that.